feels bigger. All right, guys, welcome back. We are back out on the home lake today. Folsom Lake, early fall transition. Fish can be real finicky. We're out here at basically first light, you know, just before sunrise. It's a beautiful day out here. We're gonna chase some spotted bass. Let's go. All right, well, early morning, little shallow sloping bank here. Gotta try the vixen. My guess is when we find them today, they're gonna be schooled up and we'll be able to catch more than one on a spot. 15 plus if not. Oh, dude, why'd you get all trigger happy? You're not fishing a frog. Come on, Chris. Come on. See, guys, I know you guys all like your lake conditions. Assuming that it's still around 4:15 because of where the launch ramp's at, and haven't seen a whole lot of movement down that launch ramp. I like to keep it around 4:15 this time of year. Basically prevents the lake from going into full 5 mile an hour when it hits 400, which for the fishermen, everybody will tell you that's awesome because we like it when there's no more ski boats out here. Water temps right now, I got them at 71 degrees. One thing I have learned about Folsom is that there's certain times where you do gotta speed up and find them. And then once you find them here, you just sit on them. Spotted bass are just like a wolf pack, man. Surprised I didn't catch anything going through there. Time of year you should be able to catch them. We're at another kind of offshore spot where I've caught them before. I mean, sun's getting high in the sky. I think it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to catch them now, but we're gonna try. We only got till noon. It's 8 and almost 9 o'clock. Got about another 3 hours worth of fishing here and we haven't caught anything. Folsom's doing us dirty today, man. But we haven't hit any of the spots where we caught them on earlier in the week. Man, that is rough. Oh, dude, I had one there. That's good to know. They're still here. I need to get something, man. I'm on the struggle bus right now. I'm gonna have to switch hats. We're gonna switch hats. That's what we gotta do. Sometimes you need the good juju. Get the good juju of the Dobbins hat. Gotten 2 bites here, probably little guys, but you know what? I'll take them right now because I'm sitting on a freaking honey hole. There we go. Spotted bass, Spotonomous on the old spear point. Oh, number 1 of the day. Oh, almost threw that one out. Almost threw my my rod out. All right, we're back to the spot where we caught a few the other evening. The one spot is produced, but we'll see if this one does. Feels bigger. Oh yeah. Go! Boom! That's a tank. Woo! That's what you wait all day for. Right there. That is by far the biggest fish I've caught out here. Half ounce Kitech green pumpkin jig with a Yamamoto double tail grub trailer. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Offshore, baby. Dude, I'm still shaking. Dude, guys, that was awesome. Dude, guys, I have been searching for a fish that big on Folsom Lake for a long time. That was hung up in the rocks. I popped it out and he smacked it when I popped it free. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do. See what else is down there. There's another one. Oh man, you are not the size that was there before. Little guy, little spotted bass. All right, let's get a weight on this guy. 5/8. Alright, probably end our day up in this area. Yeah, you got about 50 minutes and then we got to get back. We're selling some marketplace stuff here, so got to get back to the home. This is a good old jig spot right here. But I'm telling you, I just feel like these fish, maybe it's a bunch of small little guys that are chasing bait right now, that there's an opportunity for the A-rig. There we go. Sleigh rig, sleigh rig. Woo! Little guy. We're slaying the little guys, but you know what? We're ending the day. We're ending the day good. Yes, sir. Those are all the little guys that have been, well, broke off. Note to self: don't do that anymore. But this is probably going to be our last spot here, folks. We got 2 minutes, head back to the ramp, head in, go hang out with the family today. I don't know what time the Niners are playing. Gotta better check that. And then just gotta, oh, there's one. The old Kai-check jig. I'll call that a day. Guys, that's gonna do it for today. It's probably about 12:30. I stopped fishing around noon today. I fished, we fished the home body of water. We are launching out of not the low water ramp, but not the low water ramp, but the second one, the stage. I think they actually call it stage 3, because I think stage 4 is the big ramp, and then stage 3 is the one that we're sitting at right now. But last time I checked, elevation 415 should be around there still. It doesn't look like it's moved much since the last time I went out, and that was only 4 days ago. Lake conditions real quick, guys. You already got the 415. As far as weather, clear skies today, no cloud cover, not a cloud in the sky, and you're looking at upper 90s. Started out about 60 degrees this morning. We're probably about 90 degrees right now. And then water temps, you're looking at 72 degrees in the morning up to 76. And when I got off the water, I fished both the south arm for a little bit of main body, and then a lot of the north arm later on in the day. So overall recap, man, overall recap for the day, if you could just follow that simple
saying that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. That was what it was for me today. I started at 6:30, 6:45 in the water. Got one sniff on the Vixen. I felt like I had a ton of followers on the A-rig, and I really didn't have any good fish until about 9:30. I went to my previous spot from Thursday. Managed to put one in the boat, and man, I felt like I should have put a lot more in the boat on that one spot, but I just couldn't get myself set up right. And then we started moving around. Ended up catching that 5.5 pounder on the Kitech jig, but you know, guys, it's the name of the game during fall is just to continue to move around. I would say that I got a little bit discouraged about halfway through the day today, but you know, overall, I got so many points out here, so many places to go. I just put my head down and it was time to grind, you know, the good old Folsom grind. And we ended up with, I mean, I don't know, I should just keep track of my fish counter, right? But I think it was between 8 and 10, biggest being the 5.5, the largie, and then just a lot of smaller size fish. There's activity everywhere. The little males are up chasing bait literally everywhere. I see them busting the surface all the time, and it gets in your head. But you know, if you're a Folsom, if you're on the Folsom area and you own a ski boat, don't come out. No, for real, just be mindful. But no, if you're looking at fishing out here, it's a good time. We're back to kind of a warming trend right now, which I don't like for fall. Last week was a cooling trend, but who knows? Warming trend, cooling trend. Today I busted Folsom Lake PB with a 5.5 pounder largemouth, and so who knows? There's no absolutes in fishing, but once again, guys, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment. Even if you want to tell me, you know, I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm not fishing a bait right. That's fine too. The conversation's open. I'm not always going to take your advice, but you know, let's talk fishing. So, but let's get into the real details. I know why you guys are all here. So what caught him today? So the A-rig, or as this one's called, the Slay Rig. This is Bass Slayer Baits Company, Slay Rig. The guy's based out of Katati. Look him up on Facebook, hit him up. Quality A-rigs. Man, this is just your standard. I got the dirty jig, you know, swim bait heads. I weight the bottom one about an 1/8 ounce heavier than the rest of them, and yeah, like I said, I got a lot of short strikes on this today. I got one smaller guy to go for it, but it's going to be a game player because it's the fall and they're chasing bait. So this looks exactly like a bait ball. Throw it out there, chuck, wind, pause, all that sort of thing. You know, surprise, surprise, my favorite, the Yamamoto Senko wacky rig, and I use that a lot when I'm targeting chunk rock and I need something to get through that chunk rock, and I know, hey, I graphed them, I know they're there. If I throw a jig in there, I'm probably going to lose it. If I throw the Senko, if it gets hung up, I can always get it out. And last but not least, the trailer's not even on this thing anymore. The good old Kitech Finesse Jig, 1/2 ounce tungsten head. This is green pumpkin. I caught that 5.5 pounder on the dark green pumpkin. I'm a big fan of green pumpkin, just at Folsom to begin with. But yeah, I paired that with a 5-inch Yamamoto double tail grub. Nothing crazy, guys. It was a green pumpkin with I think like purple and gold flake in it, and then just moving a little bit quicker than winter. In winter, I'm literally counting the rocks. Here, I'm skipping it, I'm popping it, and trying to create that reaction strike. But that thing's an absolute gem. Comes to the rocks great. But as always, guys, that's what worked today. Get out on the water. Don't be afraid to try something new. And as always, guys, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.